God, fuck, that's hot. That is actually hot. C43 AMG Matte PPF. Have a look at this. C43 AMG Mercedes. So in the last video we mentioned that it's having a full matte PPF. So it's got matte paint. So if we put clear PPF on it, it will go shiny. So we don't want to do that. So today's video, we're gonna go through the back with you. So we're gonna PPF the boot lid on template fitment. So we've got to cut some shapes, fit it. Let's go and take some badges off the back because the template doesn't have the cutouts for the C43 or the AMG. It has the cutout for the Mercedes badge in the center, but it doesn't have the AMG sections. So I'm going to rub this with my finger. I'm not risking putting caramel wheels or polishers or anything on the paint, because if you scratch it with a caramel wheel, like even micro scratches, which you would normally polish out on a gloss car, you can't do it on a matte car. So best bit of advice I'm going to give you in this video is never polish a matte painted car, because you will be paying to have it repainted. So if you have matte paint, yes, there are specific waxes you can buy from detailing shops and retailers, etc. But if you were to actually put a machine polisher and cut back this, you will wreck it. Like trash, like throw it in the bin, go back to the body shop. Basically what happens is the matte paint goes shiny. So that is something you don't want to do. So normally when you PPF, all of our packages include a machine polish, because obviously you don't want to put PPF on top of swirls and scratches and things like that. But with this car, I mean, it's brand new as well. It's box fresh, so as you can see, it's like immaculate. But if it was a few years old, all you could do is wash it and decon it, and then essentially that is about it. The condition of the paint is what you have to work with. There's not really a lot more you can do. So yeah, never polish matte paint, because you'll just be in so much trouble. This is taking forever. One hour and 20 minutes later, the badges are off. Imagine if it took an actual hour.
How long did it take?
10 minutes. The glue has been removed. Right, let's go and cut some shapes. What are you doing? I need to turn on my Suma. We are on. Loading PPF. AMG C43. Trunk lid. Trunk lid without emblem. I'm doing some weeding. Again, we all have the weeding. So somewhere in here is the back panel for the Mercedes that we want. STEK, if you're watching this, put the green cap sheet on the matte PPF. Please, I've asked nicely. And then we can pull this off, which is the waist. The waist. Cleaning, prepping. So we always squirt the panel once, squeegee the water off. What does this do, Mr. Walker?
Cleans any contaminants.
Contaminants, I love that word.
Oh, motherfucker!
These little bits go in the middle of the Mercedes bed. Just putting the little sections in. Okay, they're in there. I'm going to stick this on here. Ooh la la. Precision cut templates. The first thing we need to do is just get it in the right place, line it up. Okay, and then we can just moist the top of it, like so. And that is to make the squeegee slide along the top. And then we're just going to tack the corners down. So we're literally just going to squeegee the water out of the corners. And make sure that we're all the way round central on the emblem, which we are, like so. Right, now what? We can go for it. Oh, look at that, that's so therapeutic. Other side. Do, 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 do. Bam, 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 bam. Now I know what some of you might be thinking, he's going to get a glue line. No, I'm not. Because the mat doesn't show glue lines. That is on. So we just wipe it off and then we can see if we've missed any water behind the material. Check for baubles and debris. Well, if I don't say so myself, I'm quite impressed with that. Some of the templates don't always fit that well, but that one is okay. Right, let's do this bit next. Weeding, again. Okay, let's go to the outside. Ciao. Okay, so another template going on. So as you can see, the lovely machine, now we know how to use it. Did you see that video where we shredded like 5 meters of PPF? It wasn't funny on the day. It's still not funny now because I've just had to pay the invoice for it. A little bit of stretch may be required for this one. Okay, so I have lined up the 4 holes to start with. We will basically work our way out one side at a time. As you can see, we are literally just working our way from the middle outwards. So that bit is done. And as you go, just wipe the water off. Make sure you've got all the water out. Okay, so corner lined up. That's pretty good. Just a little bit more of water. Soap solution, slip tack. Got some wrinkles to get out. So we're going to start in the middle because the last thing you want to do is do that and then do that and then end up with that there because you're never going to get rid of it. So at least if we work the outside in, we shall be able to make sure we can get all of the wrinkles out. And this is what I said at the beginning of the video, that we did a lot of the PPF yesterday, because otherwise you would have watched 12 hours of me putting on clear material, which is not exciting. Remember to subscribe, it's free. The boot lid, PPF'd in template fitment, and we have flushed out the soap from the edges. So that's what we were saying at the beginning. We're now going to let that dry overnight. If we just keep fighting it and fighting it and fighting it, trying to get it to go round and stick nicely, certain bits of it will go round and stick, but we just leave it to dry. We know it's all flushed out. We know it's all good to go, and then we can just come back to that. So the same with this top bit, because you might be thinking, I didn't flush out this bit. So I'm just going to do it now. And what does flushing out do?
Gets rid of the slip.
Gets rid of the slip. And some people might think, well, just let it dry and then you don't have to flush it out. I've been down that rabbit hole. And even though it's dry in the morning, it still has like a waxy shampoo or solution in it, and it doesn't always stick. Sometimes it does, but not always. So it's always better to just flush out the edges of the PPF. So as you can see, this edge is sticking down. So some do and some don't. I think it's because this one is just a 90-degree lip, whereas this one has to go 180 degrees all the way around. So some you can get down straight away, others it's just let them dry, or just waste time fighting it. Either or. Tailgate, done.
Leave it overnight.
Leave it overnight. Come back tomorrow.
What do you think, Ramsey? Good to go?
It's not dry, it's soaking wet. So as I said in the video earlier about patience and doing edges, the boot is too wet to cut, so we're gonna have to come back tomorrow. Can I help you?
See you in the morning.
Oh. Ryan came in this morning expecting to film the back of the car, because that's where we said we will trim the boot up, but I was a eager sausage, and as you can see, it's already been done, so that's my bad. I forgot that we were going to do that. So all of these gloss black, all this kit, all of it, the whole lot has got to go matte. So we've basically cut all of that as well. Luckily it was in the file. Sometimes you get the kit, sometimes you don't. We'll do these bits down here, just make them a little bit wet. That's quite aggressive. There we go. So we're going to do that little corner. Let's go and get it. On here is a lovely little shape. Definitely going to need some tack solution as well for this. This is going to be fiddly. My whole day is going to be fiddly doing stuff like this. So we just need to spray it with a light mist, nothing too crazy. Line it up at one end and then go from there. So squeegee just a little bit of tack on there, get that in the right place. And we're probably going to want a little bit of tack in the corner. I think this is the fiddliest bit. Oh no, have you seen that rear diffuser? Okay, so what we're having to do here is put an awful lot of stretch into the material to get it to go around this corner. So this has all been stretched and my thumb is holding it. If I let it go, oh, it's holding it. But there is a lot of tension stretched around here, which is okay as long as we let the material relax further up the end, because we don't want to have the tension all the way to the end of the trim, because then it will lift up. We are just squeegeeing the water out like so. Tuck that under. We can put a little bit of tack at the end. Job is a good one. So the lesson I've learned already with this is don't put so much slip solution on, because it's only a little piece of PPF. Double check that we've got all the bubbles out. Look at that. Okay, so C43 AMG full matte PPF, hybrid sort of bulk fitment, template fitment, 90% template, but the bonnet has been bulked and the top of the roof at the back has been bulked. So, but generally template fitment. You wouldn't ever know it was on, so it's a good way to spend some money and then come and pick your car up and it looks exactly the same. But it's now fully protected. So even in 10 years time, you can remove the PPF if you need to, and it's going to be immaculate underneath. So it's a big investment, yes, but when you spend a lot of money on a car, it's absolutely worth it. And even now the maintenance is going to be, it's just going to be so easy. So even easier than a ceramic coat. So the STEK products essentially have ceramics built into the top coat and things like that. So it's now just going to be a breeze to wash and maintain for the customer. If you enjoyed it, remember to like, subscribe, hit that thumbs up, hit the bell, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.